VA's leading social enterprise show. On the Mic with Mike King Biz, delivering food for thought. To find out more about the dynamic host of On the Mic with Mike, please visit his website at MIKEKINGBIZ.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the mic with Mike King here. When I got great talent in the building, this is what we play.
Mike King says.
All I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
Yes.
And they what?
And they stay there, and they stay there, and they stay there.
Yeah. Here we go.
All I do is win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make 'em stay there.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the mic, Mike King back. Hey, I got a young rock star in the building.
That's right.
Entrepreneur, public speaker, rock star student, community champion. Tell folks who you are and what you do.
Yes, my name is Kenya Saray of my brand Saray Works LLC, and we are an arts and entertainment and mass communications company. And my goal is to simply bridge the gap between youth and adults. And by doing so, I host and curate events for the betterment of our communities because it's needed. And as a teen, I want to show other teens that it is possible. Look at me. I'm only 17 and I'm doing it. And so that's what I do. I public speak. I try to motivate people as I'm motivating myself as well. So it's a lot that goes in with being an entrepreneur and being a public speaker. But when you have God at the forefront and a strong village, look at me.
I'm looking at you. When you walk into the building, this is the kind of music that plays. Recently, I saw you were honored. You're a public speaker.
Yes.
Now, let's talk about that. A lot of people worry about public speaking.
Right.
Clearly, you do not have a problem with that. You understand how to communicate and make that work. Talk a little bit about how you get that and what it is and why that's important for younger people to be able to do that.
Yeah, so growing up, I was very introverted. I stuttered. I had a severe stutter to the point where I was very timid, very shy. But as I grew older and as I went to the Center for Communications and Mass Relations at Verona High School, it molded me into the individual you guys see today because I was very shy, y'all, to the point where I didn't want to speak in front of nobody. But by being in the center, it pulled the strength out of me and the initiative to speak in front of other people. By having group projects, and thanks to my mother, of course, my mother, she teaches me the importance every day on why communication is important. Because as teens, you know, as we're in an age where we always type in using abbreviations like IDK or you know, just words that are not fundamental for our health, right? And so I realized that it's important because as we are growing up, communication is what we need every day, whether you're on a job interview, whether you have to, you know, tell your business idea, it's needed. And so I find that to be very important and prevalent in our communities because sometimes we lack communication, the proper etiquettes on how to communicate.
Okay, so now you are a business owner.
Yes,
the name of your business once again is?
Saray Works LLC.
Saray Works LLC. Okay.
Yes.
Now you enrolled in here with swag as well.
Yes.
You got swag and merch.
And I have your bag of
Yes, you do. And see, look, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, now this is what I'm
Tell me if
talking
you
about.
like. And be
See,
honest.
And this is what it is. It comes packaged very nicely.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so here we go. And I did. Okay, so continue talking about. I see you. Your social media game is on fire too.
You think so?
Oh, I know it is.
I know because at times I can get so hard on myself because I feel like I'm not doing enough. I don't feel consistent enough. I know.
Yeah, I know. But what you're doing, so you have a lot of success. When younger people look at you
Yes.
and they see you doing a lot of things, and sometimes maybe they don't have the background and the backing that you have. I mean, everybody knows your mom. Your mom is out there really being a community champion. When it's in her name, when people know it's Community Clo,
Yeah.
what does that mean when you talk to younger people? Maybe they don't have that kind of background or support.
Right. So I talk from the standpoint of me being a stutterer because I know how severe it is when you are scared to talk in front of people. Right? So I try to use that as an empathizing method so I can talk to other people on the importance of communication. And I also realize that relationship is the biggest factor because I can talk to you all day, but if I can't relate to you, then what's the point of me talking to you?
Ooh.
So relationship and relating to people is how people feel comfortable with me when communicating their ideas, their thoughts, and their feelings with me. So I use I use a connecting factor, an empathizing factor.
What did being over at the center over Verona High School do? And was there somebody there who they stood out to you, or was it just the whole place all together? And as we're doing, I'm looking. Oh yes, be the impact you want to see every day.
Yes, be the impact.
That's what it is. You're going to be the one who walks in the room and has an impact. So what was it over at the high school that did it for you?
Yes. So our speaking projects, Mr. Willoughby, I thank you so much.
Shout out to Mr. Willoughby. What was it about Mr. Willoughby that did it?
His personality. He was very assertive. He was very calm. Like his energy was very, it was like a solemn to me. Like it was very, I could empathize with him. Like I could almost see myself being as great as he was, right? And so just his expertise in nurturing my gift, it just made it even more better.
Okay, and when was it, the first couple of times, when was it that you got up there and you're like, okay, I can do this thing. I can do the public speaking.
So, and what's crazy is because everybody thought, oh, how about there's community clothes, so Kenya got this. And reality, I was nervous. Every speaking project I had, you can ask my classmates, I was nervous, but I always motivated everybody else. I said, girl, you got this, boy, you got this. But deep down, I was nervous. But after a few projects in, I felt the confidence. I was like, you know what? I actually like broadcasting. And so ever since then, I just build on my gift.
So here we are. We're here in the MIKEKINGBIZ studio. You got the swag. You brought it with you. Okay, so let's go with the hat.
Okay, here you go.
Okay, so how do you determine? Ooh, you rolling with impact.
Yes, because.
Okay, how do you determine what products to have, pricing, and all that? This is a business show, so as an entrepreneur, how do you determine what you're gonna sell and the pricing of it and the impact that you want it to have?
Right. So I look at the market. I see what's selling and what's the hottest.
Look at the market.
Right. And my mother, she's the CEO of finance of my company. So she has to see what's selling at the time, what could be a big investment or a profit or a loss to our business. So she's the main factor on the financing side. So I go to her for, what's good on the market at the current time. So that's how I determine what's beneficial for the community.
Okay. So how long you been in business?
For 2.5 years now, I want to say 2.5 years.
2.5 years.
Yes.
Okay. You started out, you're like every businessman. I hope this thing works. When did you know that you had something that this thing will work?
You know what's crazy? I haven't had that.
You don't know?
No.
Come on now.
Because it's
when
almost
you walk
so
into
real.
a room, this is what people are doing.
I know, but it's almost so real.
When you walk into the room, people are like clapping.
I know, but it's just almost so real just to see how big of an impact I'm making already. So, I try to pitch myself every day like, Kenya, girl, you're doing the thing. But I still haven't hit that aha moment yet.
Speaking of an aha moment, that's it. So, hey, the studio's filling up. We got Jill in here. We got Reba. Chloe's on the other side. She's doing the momager duties right now with the camera. Okay, so the hat, you're talking impact. And having an impact. Alrighty, so what else you got here? I see the hoodie.
Hoodies and my shirts.
How did you settle on the impact?
That's a great question. So God gave me that revelation.
How old are you?
I am 17 years old.
You're the oldest 17-year-old in history. I was an old man before. People, see, your mom would know. People say they're old souls. People been here before.
Yeah, she always tells me that.
Hey, some people are. I was an old man before I was an old man. But you... Yeah, you got some miles on you that's beyond 17. Some people call that good home training, but that's old people talking that way. So, when you talk to younger people today and you talk about from the business standpoint, how do you settle on the impact?
So your question is, how do you
settle on the impact?
Right. So, like I said, God gave me this revelation impact, right? And so I wanted to put this on a shirt because I felt like in today's society, fashion is not positive. It's always derogatory, right? So I wanted to change that narrative by having a positive message on your apparel. And that's what I did. Simply.
Yeah, that's simply.
Because impact is you and impact is me. So what impact will you leave on this earth? A good one or a bad one?
On the mic with Mike, we are a social enterprise business show. We believe that business can help society be better. Young people believe that the world can still be a better place. She is rocking that now.
I try.
You were doing it. Okay, so a young person is out there. What is it like on social media? People run up to you and say, hey, girl, how you doing? They know you.
Yeah.
But you don't know them.
My mother always tells me.
Okay, yeah, so please.
Never
school.
make somebody feel as if you don't know them. Because everybody on earth is important. So I always say, you look familiar, but where do I know you from? So I always have.
Well, that's the one. So that's how you use that
Yeah,
one.
you have to.
So because I've learned, you just stand there looking crazy.
No, you don't do that.
No, I know. But see, you're learning things early. I didn't know those things. I'm like a person, hey, Mike, and I'm standing there like, hey. Okay, so what's the line again?
Hold on. You look familiar, but where do I know you from?
Okay. And then they start talking.
Yeah, and then they say, oh, yeah, da-da-da. And then I'm like, okay, that's where I know you from. And
Okay.
you carry on the conversation.
Alrighty, so the business you're out there, you're making an impact, you're figuring
right.
this thing out. Okay, so you got T-shirts as well. Okay, you got T-shirt, and you got the hoodie.
Yeah, I have my hoodie.
Okay, let's take a look at the hoodie.
Okay.
Oh man, let's see. This is okay, and impact is on everything.
Yes, be the impact you want to see every day. And look right here, See?
I see. Yes.
Mission, see right here? Mission impact, vision impact, lifestyle impact. Impact is a lifestyle. Don't abort the mission.
You know what you are? You're a salesman too. I love a salesman.
I try.
Hey, I'm telling you. You know what? Shout out to all the salesmen out there.
And I
right.
have right here. See, impact is me. I'm sorry. Right here, impact is me. Because impact is you.
Impact is.
It's you.
No, it's you. Clearly, I'm here talking to you.
No.
Alrighty, so one last time, how can people find you out there?
Yes, you can find me on all social platforms at Sarai Works LLC. That's SARAI Works LLC. And I am Kenya Sarai.
I am Kenya Sarai out there doing big things. Yes, once again, your social media game is on point.
Thank you. I tried.
And so I saw today when I was trying to interview the ducks or the geese. I'm like, yo, are you guys going to come into the program? But they were just standing outside. What should I have asked them?
That's a great question.
I got one great question per show.
I guess bring them in.
They didn't want to come in. I'm telling them. I'm inviting them in. They're looking at me crazy. Yeah. You know what, folks? We got some big things going on in the studio. On the mic of Mike, Kenya Sarai with the stuff impact.
Baby.
Having impact. That's where we're talking.
Yeah.
So she has to go. We're going to move some things around. Thank you for the swag.
Thank you for having me.
You know what?
I am honored to be here for real.
Well, I thank you for coming. On the mic, Mike, we got to go. Thanks now. Take care.
Have a great day.